Hello and welcome to Lifetime in Court, the podcast where we discuss your favorite made-for-TV movies. Whether you love to hate watch or hate yourself for loving them, pour up a glass of your favorite cocktail and join us. I am your host, Patrick Serrano, and my guests today are...
Yes, I am Drew Current.
Oh, I'm Faith Stepunchik.
Yeah, Faith Stepunchik. I never knew how to say that last name, and I've known you forever.
Say it again, Patrick.
Splunchink.
Splunchink.
You would be one of the actors on, like, when I'm reading the names that I butcher. So, yeah.
We butcher all of them.
All the names.
Say your name. Say the last name again.
Stepunchik.
Stepunchik.
Yeah. Stepunchik.
Yeah, that's
Like
it.
a step in.
Yeah, Stepunchik.
Stepoon. And then a check.
Yep.
And speaking of check, that goes good with this movie because it's about a farm.
What? What is this movie? I don't know.
Yeah. We didn't tell you before we
that's
started
fine.
recording.
That's okay.
It's called Christmas a la mode.
Oh,
I know. So, Faith, I know you don't really watch these movies, right? Or they're just kind of like on in your life?
Yeah, pretty much.
Because
Yeah.
we watched a fall movie one time, Drew, and Faith totally cried.
Faith.
It
Was it good?
It wasn't good. It was just emotional.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
So my question is, did you cry at this movie?
I cried twice.
Okay.
Oh, good. I knew it because I was like, oh, this is like an emotional one. This was very emotional, Drew.
Oh.
It's a Lifetime movie, Christmas a la mode, Lifetime, but it's one that they purchased. So they didn't produce it themselves. They
okay.
purchased it from a third-party producer.
So it was done in Canada and then
Very
bought it.
Canadian. Yes. It stars Katie Leclerc and Ryan Cooper.
Yeah, I think you. I'm pretty sure you pronounce
Leclerc?
Leclerc.
She's been in stuff before
Maybe
that
it's
we've
like
covered.
some French shit where it's like Leclerc.
She's one of my favorite. She's one of my favorites. She's so good.
Okay.
And she is hearing impaired, and she's still casting leading roles.
That's great.
Because you know what? You can cast people with different abilities in leading roles.
Good job, Lifetime. Good job, Lifetime.
And not have to comment on it at all. You
and
know?
it was never commented on.
No.
Okay.
I mean, I don't... Yeah. She was totally great.
Great.
She was very good.
Good.
And she's adorable.
Yeah, she is very cute.
She's so cute. I love her red hair.
She's a cutie patootie.
Okay, so jumping into the movie. Faith, you don't know her, do you? I feel like you might be the same age.
Oh, no, I don't.
Oh, okay. You never know. You never know.
You never know.
Maybe. So we start off.
She was in the... Uh-oh.
What?
She was in the Big Bang Theory.
Oh, no, we hate the Big Bang Theory.
Really?
Oh, sorry, Faith.
Oh.
Do you like the Big Bang Theory because
That's
you're like a scientist?
I mean, yeah, I find it really
But
funny.
I'll tell you what. You're wrong.
But
you were wrong about
Faith's
it.
a scientist, so she gets the science jokes.
I feel like you should hate it even more then.
Oh, right.
That's my... You're just like... I don't know.
I don't know.
I'll
It's like-
tell you what,
I
though.
don't know.
It balances out. She was in Community as well.
Yeah.
So
okay. So
I'll negate the part. So that's zero. So
zeroed
she's still
out.
at zero.
So she's
Yeah.
zeroed out for Drew.
Yep.
We'll see by the end of the movie
We'll see.
what we think.
How I get explained to this fucking movie.
One note for Drew's imagination of this movie because Drew's never seen it.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime actors are being described, imagine them eating ice cream. Okay, the whole movie.
I will. Yep.
Am I wrong?
No, that was literally the whole movie. Is everyone eating ice cream.
It's true.
I was already gonna do that.
Yes. So
Yes,
it's called Christmas a la mode. Literally,
It's a la mode.
It is a la mode.
The
There's
whole
ice
movie.
cream all up in this movie. If you are lactose intolerant, don't watch this movie. It will make you very sick.
Yeah, it'll make you very sick. Yeah, because
You
that's how science works.
It's true.
It's science.
Okay.
You can't even look at dairy.
You can't look at dairy
when you're.
when you're lactose intolerant. Everyone knows. You're a scientist. Tell me that I'm right, Faith.
Yep, that's exactly how that works.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Thank you. I have a scientist here.
Yeah, we had a scientist on staff.
Yes.
Basically.
Okay. I help Faith with her homework at work because she's a what are you, biologist?
Biology major, yeah.
And she's like, oh, I have to do this homework today. And I'm like, oh, I got you. Let me just tell you what I know about this. You know? And then I'm usually wrong.
No, never. You could never be wrong, Patrick.
And she's just like, okay, I hear what you're saying. Thank you for your help.
Thank you. Thank you. I will contact someone else.
Right. All right. So we are in a very wintry opening. It's like snowy. They're in New England, and it's like a barn, like with snow on it.
Sure. Yeah.
It just like started off so Christmas wintry. I was like, whoa. For Lifetime, a lot of it's set in Louisiana.
Oh, yeah.
Because they get that tax credit for Louisiana. But here,
it'd be like
very
they get
winter.
that Nolans.
Exactly.
Nolans tax credit.
But they're on a farm. They're doing farm things. We have Emily. She's our protagonist. She's walking around like feeding cows. Like she is carrying buckets.
Yeah.
She's talking to the cows. She's just running that farm.
She's running it.
And I was like, okay, that's good. And they're real cows too. They're not like CGI cows.
Oh, they. I feel like
they're real cows.
I feel like CGI cows would probably be more expensive.
Oh.
Than just getting cows.
I was worried about actor safety. I was like, oh, she's really like petting this cow. Ew.
That cow could go off on her.
Get hoof mouse disease?
Well, I'll tell you what, as a
Hoof and
biologist
mouth
myself,
Hoof and mouse disease. See? Again, Faith knows.
being a biologist, I'll tell you, it's hoofies. We call it hoofies.
Right. So she's carrying buckets. She's doing her farm thing. And the farm is not doing well, and her Christmas spirit is not doing well. Her dad died.
No.
And he left the farm to her and her mom. But her mom is like not involved in the farm at all.
She's kind of a piece of shit.
It's kind of like, what was she doing this whole time?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, it was weird. Like,
She's not involved at all.
like, 'cause she doesn't even the ice cream shop later. She doesn't even help there.
No.
What?
Yeah. It's like she's at home decorating the house and like maybe making soup. And that's it.
Okay.
She lived the housewife life like in the best way possible where she didn't have to do anything. She just was in the house.
Not a good farm.
That's what I want to be when I grow up. A housewife that just lives in the house.
That's what I want to be.
I don't have to do anything.
I want to be a housewife.
Yes.
Yes.
A housewife. No chores. There's
Faith,
you want to
be you want to bring in the bacon, or you want to be a housewife?
Bring in the bacon?
Hell yeah.
Yes, that's right.
That's not what I want to be.
I know.
I want the roles to swap.
Opposite. So, she has a sister. Her name's Dorothy. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And they're estranged because the sister moved to the city after
Is in prison.
the dad died.
Oh, sorry.
She got incarcerated and then she's out. She's out now. She was jaywalking. It was a whole thing.
What?
I know.
Piece of shit.
I know,
What
I
a
know.
horrible piece of shit.
No. So she lives in New York and she's not really involved in the farm. But Emily is so behind on the bills that the sister gets a notice from the bill company, and it's like, what's
Bills.
going on with the farm? Turns out Dorothy is a part owner of the farm.
Oh, okay.
So that's why she's so invested in this success of the farm.
Okay.
Or she doesn't even care about the farm, right?
No, she doesn't really care.
She doesn't do anything on the farm. She doesn't even like drink milk. She drinks almond milk. She's a traitor.
What?
Yeah.
Ugh. Gross.
Yes.
Sister, gross.
So Emily's at her like wit's end. She doesn't know what to do. She can't pay her worker friend Gloria. There's another woman on the farm who works there named Gloria who she's like does nothing, but she's like, I couldn't run this farm without Gloria,
Who's like?
I don't know. Gloria has 2 kids and a husband, and she works on the farm, but she doesn't do anything. She just kind of walks around the farm.
Well, when you have a farm,
You need farm hands.
you need people to just walk around the farm, though.
Oh,
Make sure everything's
well,
fine.
then Gloria's nailing it, but Gloria hasn't been paid for like 2 weeks.
I mean, Faith, you're a biologist. You understand.
Right.
I mean, yeah, there's
Right.
lots of things. Well, especially they just didn't show any of it. They just said she did it all. Like, I think it was more of like a plot cut thing, because like you see her get in like the 4-wheeler with all the feed and stuff, but you never actually see her do anything.
Right.
Well, I mean, it goes unseen, man.
But
the hard work goes unseen.
Emily
All
is
the time.
very much like, I could never run this farm without Gloria. Gloria did nothing. Gloria did nothing. So it's like she goes out on the porch.
Gloria's pouring herself a whiskey. Huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Say right
Exactly.
here. Yeah.
With milk, though. Whiskey and milk, because or whiskey ice cream.
Whiskey ice cream.
So Emily goes out on the porch. She's eating ice cream. I swear to God, this is true.
Mm-hmm.
She's eating ice cream. She looks up at the stars. She's like, Dad, you got to give me a sign.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing here.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
The farm's in trouble. This ice cream's getting melty.
It's getting rank.
You know? I don't know what to do. I need a sign. And then she sees a shooting star.
Oh,
And she's like,
boom.
I didn't think I would actually see a sign, you know? And I was like, oh my God, that is such a real moment right there. Like, you know, going out to like pray to the stars and you're like, holy shit, I saw a shooting star.
So she like reacted. She's like,
Yeah.
holy fuck.
She really did. And she like kind of cried. Was this when you cried, Faith?
No, I cried later.
Oh,
Okay.
Because I was kind of like, oh my God. Wow, that's so great. And she's like, oh, it's a sign that I should keep going and I'm on the right path and I shouldn't sell the farm or anything, you know?
Cool. Yeah. That's emotional. I like that.
Right. So she's like, it's going to be a Christmas miracle and I got my sign and I'm all good. So I'll just keep doing what I'm doing.
Done. Easy.
So she's back working with the cows. I was saying this actress is brave because she was like pulling the cow. She had the cow like on a rope and she was like pulling it.
I mean, they're just dairy cows.
Faith, cows can bite you or something.
They are big.
Cows are big.
Yeah, but dairy cows are domesticated. Like, they work with people.
Oh, is it like a dog?
I'm basically, yeah.
Kinda, yeah, pretty much.
Oh. Really?
Yeah, it's like, I mean, we've made them so they don't attack us
Yeah,
because we don't want them
And
to attack
especially
us.
like dairy cows, because they have to get milked and brought into the barn. Like, they're around people way more than like beef cattle. Like, you wouldn't want to do that to a beef cattle, but a dairy cow, that's fine.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they just got to sit there with
What?
like the plugged in things and they're just like getting milked and they just got to be like cool with it.
What were cows like before? Like with the dinosaurs?
I
What were
mean-
they like then?
I mean, they're bigger and they have sharp teeth and they had like 10 horns.
Oh, okay. I got it. But they still had the bell, right? They still had that.
Yes. No, that's in their genetics. They grow a
They've
bell.
always had the bell.
Yeah.
Good to know. Good to know.
They grow a bell.
So
right, Faith?
Yeah, that's exactly
Yeah,
how it works. It's
yeah.
in the fossil records.
That's science.
Emily sings a song, a Jingle Bell song that I brought today because I wanted. I
Wait,
never heard
Sorry, a Jingle Bell song or Jingle Bells?
a version of Jingle Bells. You know how like you can do like Batman smells Robin late at night.
Okay, yeah.
Like that.
All right, yeah. I
Okay.
get you.
So she did her own version.
Okay, great.
Here we go.
Jingle bells, I got bills to pay.
Oh,
Oh, greasy.
So
it's a cow.
she's talking to her cows. It's a real life cow.
So smart.
All right. But she's like, Jingle bells, I got bills to pay.
I got bills to pay.
Like, that needs to be a rap song, okay?
I'm gonna make that. We're gonna make that song.
Yes. And I won't. But I got the money for my Christmas presents. I got my bills for my Christmas present bills and money bills. I don't know what's happening. So,
I do. I get it.
Right.
And if you don't, then you suck. Fuck off.
so at that moment, a handsome stranger comes up and he's like, were you singing about jingle bells and bills to pay? I'm a rap producer. No,
I'm a rap producer.
He's not a rap producer.
You got the goods, kid. And he has a cigar in his mouth.
He's from like a company or I don't know. He works with the sister. It's very unclear what he does, but he is associated with Dorothy, the sister, and he's here to check out the farm.
Okay.
And Emily's like,
Is he like appraising it?
I guess kind of, or he has a plan that he like. There's another dairy. There's like a bigger dairy farm. It's like Dairy World.
Oh yeah, Dairy World.
So Dairy World, he's like they're interested in buying the dairy farm and keeping it a dairy farm, but you could sell it because you're behind on your bills.
Okay. Yeah.
And she's like, we will not sell this farm. I got a sign from my father from a shooting star.
I saw a shooting star, and that's it.
Yes. But Dorothy's like, we have to sell. This is a lot. The only way that you're going to get out of selling this dairy farm is if you buy out my half, which is $400,000. So she's like, if you pay me $400,000, then you can do whatever you want with this dairy farm, but I want to sell it to Dairy World.
It's a dairy farm for $800,000.
I guess. Is that a lot or a little?
I don't know. I think that's a lot. That's almost $1 million for a dairy farm.
I know. Like, how much money can you make from a dairy farm? I thought dairy farms were going out of business left and right.
Not a lot. I don't know. People are stopping. They're not eating cheese anymore.
No.
I mean,
dairy.
I'm fine.
I don't eat dairy, really.
I mean, I don't drink milk straight from the carton, but I eat some cheese.
Right.
On every single thing that I eat.
So they're like telling all this stuff to Emily, and then the mom learns that the dairy farm's in trouble. She didn't know. She was just in the house, like, you know, being a housewife. And she's like, what? The dairy farm's in trouble? No one told me. And she gets really upset about it.
Mom, no, I did. I told you a couple of times.
Yeah.
Many times.
Well, and this is where this mom is unreliable, right?
Yeah.
I think so. So Emily is like brainstorming with Gloria, her friend, about how to save the dairy farm.
And Christmas.
And Christmas.
Probably.
And they're eating ice cream because I told you they're eating ice cream in this whole movie.
Well, they're eating their own supply, dude. You
got to sell that.
If you're selling marijuana, don't smoke your own supply. Right?
I mean, you're right.
Right?
Yeah. So they're like, oh, wait a minute. Ice cream. We'll sell ice cream all year. They were only selling it for summer.
Oh, yeah, no. Ice cream's all the time.
Right. They like, people love ice cream. Why do we have to do it only at summer? And
I mean, it's
like,
a little less in the winter, but I don't think people are eating less ice cream.
it's frozen. People,
I don't know. You're a scientist.
Yeah, Faith, you're a scientist. Jeez.
Jeez.
So
Jeez, you know. Faith, you know. You know what's going on.
they
I do think, let me say, I do think it's fun that your name is Faith and you're a scientist. I just want to point that out. I think that's great.
true. So true.
The opposite.
The opposite.
Your name is the opposite of science.
I mean, I think that's the first time anyone's ever said that.
Really?
Yeah.
But that's cool. You're a rebel.
Yeah.
You're a rebel.
Now
Get
that's
your
in my
name.
head. I can't stop thinking about
Yeah,
that.
girl, get it. You're a rebel.
Yep, you got it, Faith. So they open up the Christmas store that Faith had mentioned. They have like a little like diner that's a ice cream store or something that they had closed for the whole year except at summer. Like terrible business decisions going on in this.
Yeah, it seems pretty rash.
Right? I'm like, if you just ran your business year round, there's no reason not to.
I mean, I'd have to look into their books, but yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
So the handsome man, he shows up and he's like, I'll take 6 scoops of your best flavor. And she's like, okay. And she makes
Gives
some
vanilla. Gives them vanilla.
Right. Vanilla, chocolate.
Well, we're out of we don't have chocolate.
Strawberry.
But we're out of strawberry, though, but just here's 3 scoops of vanilla.
Yeah. Pretty much.
And here's a banana, motherfucker.
Right? So Charlie is the handsome man's name. He pitches some marketing ideas to her, Emily, and she's like, why are you like helping me with this?
So this is the guy that's like coming from he's assessing. He's the assessor,
Yeah.
I guess.
And he's like wants her to crowdsource. He wants her to like do all this stuff, and she's like, why? He's like, I want it to be a fair fight. You know?
What?
I don't know.
I want it to be a fair fight?
Yeah, that's what he says. That's what he says.
That isn't.
So she makes a video and it goes viral, and they're going to do an ice cream flavor contest. So people suggest their contest ideas, and then they, make them. So they're making like a fruitcake ice cream, and what's the... Oh, well, obviously we know what the most popular one is coming because it's in the title.
Blue cheese.
No.
Blue cheese ice cream.
Not blue cheese.
I've had blue cheese ice cream, by the way.
Is it good?
It is not, and it tastes exactly how you think it would taste.
Why would they make that?
Because it's fucking weird, dude. Because it's weird.
Well, there you go.
Because it's weird.
So Charlie is like spending more time with Emily, and they're like baking a pie. because he has like a recipe that he got from his grandma. And she's like, wow, you're really good at baking. Like, this is amazing. And she's like, wait a minute. We could make apple pie a la mode ice cream.
Was there a ding?
Probably the timer going off.
Oh, it was the timer when you were cooking your frozen pizza.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. And she's like, what are we going to call it? And he's like, apple pie a la mode. And she's like, that's too on the nose. What about, that's too on the nose. I don't like that. He's like, what about Christmas a la mode?
Oh, he says the title
Of the movie. And of course it becomes the most popular flavor in the whole store.
Yeah, he got points. He got points for that.
Right?
So Faith, there's certain things that happen, certain tropes that happen in these movies. They get up points from me. You got to say the title of the movie.
Yeah.
There's some other stuff, but we'll go over that.
It's true. So then we got a little montage of the business being successful.
Oh, yeah.
It's like people putting scoops of ice cream on a cone, or, Gloria walking around the farm and doing nothing.
And there's Fog Hat playing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So Charlie goes back to New York, and he takes his super secret recipe with him. And they run out of pies because it's so successful that they don't have enough.
You just can't make enough pies.
Right. He's like, I made like 10 pies. Like, I thought you froze them and you were going to, she's like, we sold out. I need you to tell me the recipe. He's like, I legally can't tell you the recipe though. It's copyrighted and I can't tell you.
It's copyrighted?
Yeah. And she's like, what? Or it's trademarked. And she's like, what do you mean? Just tell me the recipe, or like, can you come here this weekend? He's like, I'll come and make more. And she's like, that was weird.
I don't know.
Isn't that weird?
That's a flag.
And it's dangerous because
it'd be like, what pies have I been making? Have I been making Sara Lee's? Like, I've been unknowingly making Sara Lee?
Exactly, Drew. Because he is the son of a wildly famous Sara Lee type of pie. And he gave her the recipe. That's why everyone loves it. And she could literally go to the store and buy the pies that he's making.
Does she?
No, she doesn't know. She doesn't know. And he's not going to tell her because he likes her. Now he likes her. And he's like,
what? Okay.
He's like, I'm not going to tell her. I'm just going to go every weekend to, what did I say? New England, and make pies from New York.
The New England
Whatever.
place.
No big deal. And he comes and he makes the pies, and she's talking to him, and they're getting to know each other a little bit. But he finally comes clean, and he's like, okay, don't tell anyone that I've been helping you, but he doesn't say why. He's just don't tell anyone.
Yeah.
It's a top secret recipe. Don't tell anyone that I'm helping you. She's like, okay. But she doesn't ask any questions, right? She's just going with it.
Well, she's very I don't care who you are or what you do. I just want these pies. She straight up is I don't care who you are. Just make me more pies.
Yeah, she's like, this is fucking, we're doing great.
Yeah, because she's all about the business.
Yeah.
So there's a Christmas party that happens in the barn, and all the guests are like, oh my God, your ice cream's so good. I can't believe this Christmas a la mode flavor. I'm voting for that one for my favorite because I guess there's a voting involved. I don't know.
Yeah, you got to have a competition.
Who cares? But she dances with the town banker. His name's
the town
Trey.
Banker.
He's the town banker. And Charlie comes and sees her dancing with him, and I was like, oh no, this is the moment where he's going to get mad and storm off, and they're going to have a thing. No. He just waits his turn. Like a gentleman.
Good.
Yeah,
Good job.
I was expecting some kind of fight or anything there, but then also the banker dude's really obsessed with her sister.
Yeah.
Like on a creepy level.
Oh, so yeah, cool. So he's just like, yeah, this is fun. We're dancing.
Yeah, he's like, how's your sister,
How's your
though?
sister, though. I love
And
her.
I don't- do they get together in
love
the end?
her.
No, right?
I love her.
Well,
way.
It's not explicitly said, but because then the mom's like, oh, please stay for Christmas. And the sister's like, I gotta go back. And so she asks the banker dude to stay for Christmas. And he's like, yeah. And then the sister's like, okay, yeah, I guess I can stay.
So I
Oh,
guess they get
fucking-
together.
Oh, they fucking
Or they
already.
did, and now they're like rekindling it, maybe.
Yeah, they're already fucking.
So Emily does her dance with Charlie, the pie guy. And they almost kiss, but Charlie breaks the mood because he's like, I gotta come clean about something. I gotta tell you the truth. And she's like, no, don't tell me. And she like runs away. She gets mad at him.
Nah, I'm good.
Because he doesn't really say why. Like, he's just like, I need to tell you something. And she's like, I have to go. My Gloria's kids are performing. I got to go watch them. I think that's literally why she leaves.
No,
She's like,
it is. It's like the most wannabe Cinderella moment ever.
but not even because, like, it's like, they're not even her kids.
Wait, so she...
He, like, is
Okay.
about to tell her that he's Sarah Lee's son. And and she's like, no, I got to go watch Gloria's kids perform in the Christmas pageant. Bye.
Okay.
And then he leaves. He goes back to New York, and he doesn't tell her.
He's like, fine, fuck you.
Yeah.
I'm out of here. You stupid kids.
So we get a man, there's like a businessman who's like popping in and out through the movie. And he's like, oh, I'm so glad your store is a success, but, I'd like to make a counter offer to the offer that you have gotten. She's like, what offer are you talking about? He's like, the one that's going to build condos here. What are you talking about? She's like, no, we were going to have Dairy World come and run a dairy farm. He's like, oh, that's not real. Condos are coming, and I want to build condos too, and I'll pay you double the price. She's like, we're not selling anything to condos. We're doing Dairy World.
And then she's like, wait, sorry, what'd you say? To double?
I know. No, she doesn't care about that.
Double the price?
Her sister made a deal behind her back.
Oh, yeah, she did.
So Dorothy has
What a
been
bitch.
doing this whole housing developer deal and didn't tell Emily.
Okay.
So Emily's betrayed, and she makes a video again, and she's like pleading for everyone. She's like, we have to make like $400,000 to buy out my sister, and we need it by tomorrow. So help me out.
Okay. So she says that this is like for, like, she reaches out into the internet?
Yeah.
Kind of thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the news comes, and they do a story about her and everything like that.
Okay.
And Charlie sees the video, and he rushes to the ice cream store to explain like what's going on. He's like, I didn't agree to this deal. Like, it just happened, and Dorothy did it. And she's like, I don't forgive you. Get out of my store. Get out of my face. Mm-hmm. She's like pretty badass, right?
Yeah, no, she doesn't let the emotion. She's all about the business and the farm and keeping it a dairy farm.
Yeah, get it. Yep. Keep it a dairy farm.
So an older man comes into the store, and he's like, I'll take the Christmas a la mode, please. And she's like, okay. And she makes him the thing. And then as she's talking to Charlie, he's like lingering in the back, like kind of listening in. Mm-hmm. And then he leaves, and you're like, that man's coming back. That man was not just a customer here. Mm-hmm. There's something going on with that man. Because he was like listening. You know how you, like in a scene, you see someone in the background and they're like really listening.
Yeah.
You're like,
Like, has their hand
exactly.
to their ear.
They have like a glass to the door, but there's no door there. That type of listening.
Like pointing one of those like things, the little dish
Yes.
sound things. Yeah.
So Emily and her mom find some money to pay Gloria for all her hard work at the farm. Mm-hmm. And Gloria immediately donated back to the cause because she's like, we're going to raise $400,000. So she donates like $1,000
To her own thing.
do her own thing. I'm like, you don't have to do that. And they're like, but we'll take the money back. So who cares about your kids, Gloria? We'll take the money back.
Yeah.
You don't really work that hard anyways. You just walk around the farm.
You just walk around and look at cows.
So Emily goes out one last time. No ice cream this time. She goes on the porch and she's like, Dad, I know you're out there in the stars. I just need another.
And it was proven to me
Yeah.
scientifically
Yes,
by a shooting star.
exactly. She's like, I need another sign that I'm doing the right thing. And another shooting star happens.
That. Okay, then twice? Then
Twice.
there's something fucky's
Wild.
going on.
That's weird.
That is rare.
And then she's just like starts to cry and she's like, I just want to make you proud. I just want to make you proud.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And I was like, Faith's crying at this part.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Accurate.
Yeah.
I knew it. I knew she was crying at this part. Because we're almost at the end. So Dorothy's about to make her mother sign away the farm, but the website receives an anonymous $100,000 donation out of the blue.
Boom.
The rest of the money that they needed.
Yeah.
And it turns out the man with the glass that was listening to nothing was Charlie's father. So he owns the Sara Lee Baking Company, and he wants to partner with the dairy farm to make the ice cream.
Oh, yeah.
So he rolls up with like a dolly stacked full of pies. He's like, I brought all these pies. We're going to make all the ice cream and distribute it with my you know, contacts.
Uh-huh.
And I'm not kidding, Drew, like 500 pies.
Fuck yeah.
It is like so many pies. They're just like coming in, and everyone's just like, "Oh my god, it's Sara Lee," you know, or whatever the fuck. It wasn't called Sara Lee, but it was very Sara Lee.
But it's Sara Lee, yeah.
And Dorothy is like,
this podcast is not sponsored by Sara Lee.
no, but if she wants to sponsor, I
But
mean,
girl, Sarah, girl.
Sarah with no H,
With no
which means she's evil. So Emily agrees to the deal, and then she pays Dorothy off. She's like, get out of my life, you stupid New York sister, because she really is the villain here. And she's not that mean, but I didn't like her.
But she's just a little conniving.
Uh-huh.
A little conniving. Yeah.
And Dorothy's like, okay, well, you know, business is business, but family is family, and I agree to this, even though condos would make more money, but whatever. You know?
Mm-hmm.
And then Charlie stays on the farm, and they kiss, and the whole family watches, and
What?
that's what happens.
Why does Charlie stay on the farm?
I don't know. He just stays, and he kisses her, and I guess he's going to be living on the farm now. I have no idea. It's very weird, and there's no justification for that part.
Okay.
He just kissed her, and they're all just like, yay.
Faith, could you find a reason why he would stay on the farm?
I mean, like, not really, because he mentions like earlier in the movie how like he's reminded about how a small family business is so empowering and like you get to know all these people, but like also he has a life in the city doing real estate stuff. Like it's just all of a sudden he's like, oh, don't care about that anymore. I'm gonna go
Fuck
live
it.
on this dairy farm.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Just gonna live on a dairy farm, man.
So strange. And that's the movie. That
Okay.
is it. So
right.
we'll start with Faith. Faith, on the podcast, we either pour it up or put a cork in it. What are you going to do to this movie?
Putting a cork in it means you know, thumbs down. Pouring it up means a thumbs up.
Yeah.
No, I'd pour it up. I've seen worse movies, and for like a Christmas movie, like this wasn't like down your throat Christmas, but it still had like its good points, you know?
It had
Yeah.
had the Christmas spirit involved.
Yes.
Yeah,
And it did make you cry.
it did. But then again, lots of movies make me cry, so
Really?
yeah.
What
Faith.
what other recent movie made you cry?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I don't know about like actually recent, but like in terms of like me watching, like I always cry during Bolt. Have you ever seen that one? It's about the dog.
Uh-huh.
I cried during Bolt.
Okay.
Inside Out.
Oh,
Just
well,
like
yeah, that-
literally any movie.
Yeah, just any movie that has emotion in it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. No, I would say any Pixar movie ever.
Oh,
I think
always.
I don't think there's one Pixar movie that I didn't cry at some point or tear up.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Even at Brave.
I cried at Brave.
Oh, Brave sucks.
You
Brave sucks. She turns to a bear. Who cares?
you're a heathen.
Whatever. I like this redhead actress, not the Brave girl. Drew, what are you gonna do?
You know what? I'm gonna pour it up because both y'all cried during it.
It's true.
You don't cry. You don't cry at these movies. Patrick.
Not unless I'm really drunk.
It doesn't matter how drunk you are. If you cry in a movie,
That's true. That's true.
That means
There you
it
go.
affected you. Something affected you in it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm pouring it up for that.
Wonderful.
And did they? Yeah, and they said
They said the title.
They said the title. So,
They did.
So that bumps it up. Pour
Yeah,
it.
I think I'm pouring it up because it was a nice change of pace. It wasn't too Christmassy tropes. They didn't have to like go to the festival and like see the Christmas tree lighting and build a snowman and all the things stuffed into one thing. It was literally just like saving the farm, and that was pretty much it.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm
Yeah.
like, great, perfect, just what I need.
And I
Just
feel like
what I need.
throwing in the dude at the end is kind of like, oh yeah, we got to fucking
Right.
shit.
It's true because the romance. I mean, it was kind of there, but not really.
I'm liking these like the last few. There's been like romance kind of in it, but not. That's not the important part about it.
No.
And that's what I like about it. It's like it's not. That's not the driving issue. It just is a thing that happens kind of on the side.
Yeah, and that's
So I like that.
more lifetimey is more about family.
Yeah, more about the family, more about the issue that's happening.
Yes, but since this one was so focused on family, there was not a lot of opportunities to get POCs in here. So that would be like my only complaint.
Yeah, that's a down.
Because I'm like, Gloria could have easily been a POC, and
Yeah.
she kind of looked like a POC, but I think she was just Jewish or Lebanese. I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know. I mean, I looked her up and I was like, is she a POC? But I don't think she is.
No, I think she's from Scandinavia.
Okay, there you go. So definitely not. All right, that wraps up our conversation about Christmas a la mode. Let's do a Candace.
Yeah.
What you say, Candace Cameron Bure. On my wedding day, catch the bouquet. Candace hates the gays. Candace Cameron Bure. Drinking rosé, eating creme brulee. Can't share with me. Candace Cameron Bure. Yeah. What you say, Candace Cameron Bure.
Yeah.
Okay, what you say, Candace Cameron Bure, that segment where we watch Candace's Instagram and we talk about it. So today we have a clip. I don't know which one I want to play. Maybe this one because we're talking about crying. I think she cries in this one.
Oh, she's crying in it?
because I think this is the last day of Fuller House, but I'm not sure.
Oh.
Let's see what it does.
Bless her.
This is it.
It is.
Our last tape day of our last show of Fuller House. I'm feeling happy and a little sick to my stomach. And I'm not at tears yet, but I know I will be. I have more butterflies, but so much gratitude. It's going to be a great day. It's going to be a tough day. But there's so many good memories to take away, and I'm so happy and grateful and blessed that it all happened. And I'm really proud of it. So here we go.
Okay.
All right.
And just as she's saying all that, Prince is just playing in the background.
Mm-hmm.
It's so great.
Just bumping
Just
some Prince.
listening to Prince in the background.
You know, that's a whole huge thing in her life, man.
I mean, Fuller House plus Full House, that's a lot of house.
That's a lot of house.
That's a whole house.
That's a very full house.
It's your whole house. But yeah, to like be done, I mean, because they did 5 seasons of Fuller House, and who knows how many they did of Full House.
I think I have like 10 or something.
Yeah, a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Did you watch any of those?
No, I watched Full House.
But not Fuller House.
No, I never got around to watching that.
I mean, I can't watch those.
Nah, I mean, they're
can't
just
watch them.
sitcom-y. I'm not a sitcom-y person.
Yeah, it's really hard for me to, like, if it's not Seinfeld, I can't deal with laughter, like studio laughter.
It's very much like a certain era.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like I would have been really successful in that era. You know
Like
what I mean?
you would have been?
Me personally. Like,
Yeah.
if I was coming up in
Okay.
the scene at that time,
Yeah.
like Kathy Griffin, Andy Dick type of stuff, like I could have done their
Oh,
shit.
you could have
no
been,
problem.
You could have been that guy who was like, girl.
Just popping in with like some sassy lines, you know? You're like,
Well, your last line in the play in the musical
in 9 to 5,
that you got, both of you were in,
we just
Yes.
finished.
Yeah.
Yes.
that last line that you said made me clap.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
What was it? Was
I think it's like funny, right?
funny, right? And then you take off the CEO.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye, motherfucker.
He's gone.
Bye, horribly problematic
Problematic boss.
boss.
Very bad boss. Very bad boss. Yeah.
And by the end, Faith's character was not drunk anymore. She
It's
played a
true.
great drunk.
She
Played a
did.
great drunk.
Faith, you know how to play a drunk.
It's a specialty.
Yep, you got it.
Yeah. But, we ended a show recently so that we can relate to Candace on this level of being sad.
No, literally, as the video was playing, I was like, this is exactly how I felt getting into the dressing room yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
Hey, it's over.
Yeah, it's like,
it's not last night.
I'm not going to cry, but I just have like butterflies and like, it's ending.
Yeah. No, that's great.
Wonderful. Faith, do you have anything you'd like to plug in the pluggy time?
I don't think so.
Science.
I'm lame. Yeah, science.
Science.
Remember
Science is real.
Science is important.
Remember
It's
science.
real.
It's
That's
important. Global warming is happening.
Yep.
Climate change, I mean.
Yep. It's happening.
It's real.
It's real.
Drew, how about you?
You can find me at Drew But With Pants on Instagram. And my band, The Limbos. Not to be confused with The Limboos.
Nope.
But if you confuse them, you'll be happy either way.
There
Because
you
that
go.
band's cool too.
All right, thank you both for being here, and thank you, listeners, for checking back in with Lifetime Uncorked. We watch these movies, you don't have to, but if you do, we'd love to hear from you. You can follow me at Patrick Miguel or the podcast at Lifetime Uncorked. Don't forget to rate and review us on Apple Podcasts. Okay, goodbye.
Bye.